Hi, my name's Mason Vollmer. I've had the pleasure of teaching gardening in a K-12 Waldorf school. After 7 years of hands-on gardening through the primary and middle school years, we go deeper into the sciences behind gardening without losing the wonder of nature gained along the way. In the 3-week 11th grade main lesson botany block, we take up Goethe's poem Nature as a daily verse together. It's one of those works that deserves lasting resonance, like a favorite song. I would like to share it with you now. Nature. We are surrounded and enveloped by her, unable to step out of her, unable to get into her more deeply. Unasked and unwarned, she takes us up into the circle of her dance and carries us along till we are wearied and fall from her arms. She creates forms ever new. What is never was before, and what was never returns. All things are new, yet it is always the old. We live in the midst of her and are strangers to her. She speaks with us unceasingly, yet she does not disclose her secret. We work upon her constantly and have no power over her. She lives in countless children, and yet the mother, where is she? She is the accomplished artist. From the most simple materials she achieves high contrast, and without seeming effort, full perfection, clearest outline, yet always overlaid with softness. Each of her works has a being all of its own. Each one of her phenomena has the most isolated concept, and yet all are one. It is a play she plays, nor know we whether she herself is seeing, but she plays it for us here in our corner. All in her is eternal life becoming movement, and yet she moves not onward. She is eternally transformed, and there is not a moment's stopping in her. For stay she has not concept, and she has set her curse on standstill. Yet she is still firm, her step measured, her exceptions rare, immutable her laws. She has thought, and she thinks ever, yet not as man, but as nature. She has reserve for her own in all-embracing sense, whereof none may list her secret. All men are in her, and she in all. With all she plays a friendly game, and she is glad the more you win from her. With many folk she secretly behaves, so that she ends the game before they notice. Even the most unnatural is nature. Even the crudest pedantry still has a touch of her genius. Who cannot see her everywhere, sees her nowhere truly. She loves herself and fastens countless eyes and hearts eternally upon herself. She has displayed herself in many members, more to enjoy herself. Insatiable to give herself, ever again she brings forth new enjoyers. She delights in illusion. Who kills illusion in himself or others, him she will punish as the sternest tyrant. Who follows her with trust, she will press to her heart as a little child. Her children are without number, to none in all things stinted, yet she has favorites on whom she lavishes in plenty and sacrifices much. She has her hallmark set on greatness. She springs her creatures forth out of the void and tells them not the whence nor the whither. Theirs is to run the race. She knows the track. She has few mainsprings and none worn out. Always at work they are, and always manifold. Her play is ever new, for she creates ever new spectators. Life is her fairest invention, death but an artifice whereby to have much life. She gathers man in darkness and ever spurs him to the light. She makes him earth-dependent, heavy, dense, and shakes him ever and again out of inertia. She provides needs and cravings because she loves all movement. Wonder the movement she achieves, and with what little means. Each craving is a boon, quickly contented, quickly reawakened. Gives she one more, it is a new fount of joy, and yet she soon restores the balance. She starts the longest race at every moment, and is every moment at the goal. She is vanity herself, yet not for us. For us she has given herself great importance. She allows every child to try his arts upon her, every fool to judge her, thousands to tread her dumbly and see not. Yet in all she has her joy, and finds her reckoning. We obey her laws even when we resist them. We work with her even when we want to work against her. She makes all her gifts a boon, for first she makes them indispensable. She dallies by the way that we may crave her, and hastes that we may never find satiety. She has no speech or language, yet she creates tongues and hearts wherewith to feel and speak. Her crown is love. Only by love may you come near her. She has set gulfs between all beings, and would now all engulf each other. She has isolated all things to draw all together. With a few draughts out of the cup of love, she compensates a whole life of toil. She is all. She rewards herself and punishes, delights herself and torments. She is rough and gentle, kindly and terrible, listless and almighty. All is there in her always. She knows not past nor future. Present is her eternity. And she is good. I praise her in all her works. She is wise and silent. No secret shall you wrest from her body, no gift entice from her that she gives not freely. She is sly, but to good purpose, and it is best not to see her wiles. She is whole and yet never ended. As she is doing, so she can do forever. She appears to each in special form. She lies concealed under 1,000 names and terms, yet she is ever the same. Nature has put me here, and she will lead me forth again. I trust her. Let her prevail with me. She will not hate her work. I spake not of her. No, indeed, it was she who spake, both true and false. All is her guilt, all her desert. If you enjoyed this, please like and share it with your gardening friends. Thank you.